Hello there guys, and welcome to a Minecraft building inspiration video. Now you guys know me as a redstoner, but I also build a little bit, and what I wanted to do with this video and ones like this going in the future is basically just spend some time building one thing, and this video is about walls, and I just wanted to build as many as I could in a set amount of time, and then I could show you guys what I came up with. Maybe it'll give you some ideas, maybe you can share ideas back with me. So let's get into looking at these designs. Now, first off, we have a very simple design. I think looks more like a animal pen, really, if you were doing like a dinosaur zoo, or maybe you were doing pixel art or organic animals where they were bigger, like elephants, like an actual zoo. You could even do this for a compound, for like a bunker or something like that. I think this looks really interesting. It's basically just walls and stripped wood and the corresponding half slab to that wall. You know, and this looks really nice where you can just add it. Did a couple different designs here. We've got stone brick walls, we've got prismarine walls with the acacia. I believe this is oak. Yeah, stripped oak. And one of the things that I wanted to do here was be able to see what it looked like if I stepped it up. So I think this is a really strong and fantastic looking and clean wall design. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Moving on, this is more of a hectic, like thrown up type design where it's all the stripped wood put in a, you know, almost like you salvaged these materials and built a fort. You know, maybe you were on a stranded island, or maybe you went back in time, or maybe you just lived in a jungle and these are the materials that you had at your disposal, so you built this wall here. Pretty fantastic, very simple, but I think it works. We only needed one color for one design for that one because it used all the wood. Then we have this one that I think looks pretty cool. Basically using alternating wall designs. You still have the gap to look through, but it gives you a little texture. And then you have the option of putting some half slabs on top, putting the lights on top with daylight sensors so they're automatic. Just some stripped oak, and then you're able to step that up. You're also able to not place this up there. Looks pretty good. And another cool thing you can do, and I may show this in another design, you can actually add, I guess these are called crenellations maybe? You can add the crenellations, if that's the right word. Little bumps, you can add those on top just by adding some string. You can even do it every one or not every one, and I think that adds a little flair to the design. So we also chose some nether brick and some sandstone, which I think those will look really great with the stripped jungle wood and jungle wood planks even. And of course brick and the granite always looks really nice together, especially with some spruce wood. So there's that design. Again, if you have any tips for this one, or you want to let me know in the comments what it looks like, just tell me wall number 2 or wall number 3 and put some comments down. So the next wall is fairly simple. Something I've really wanted to, I've had interest in making this wall for a long time, but the problem is when you place the iron bars on top of the wall, you get this bump, but you would also have a clean wall on the top, which doesn't look quite right. So what I decided to do was, when I figured out the string could go on top and make the crenellations, and that gives you kind of a consistency among them, which makes it look really nice. You can also skip bars here and add the string in to add the crenellations at the bottom. You can add some lanterns on top here, and again it also steps up. But I think that looks really nice. You could, of course, could do this with other materials other than a smooth polished andesite and different walls. And so it's wall number 4. This one looks really like a prison or a compound wall here. I really like this here because you could actually, if you could jump in there, I believe you could get through. Let's see if that's the case. Oh yeah, we can get through there. So it's not really secure but it still looks pretty nice. So let me know what you think of that one down in the comments. Some of these are, yeah, I've racked my brain to come up with some of these. And some of them are simple, some of them are fantastic, and I'll let you guys know what my favorites are as we go. simple brick wall here. Again, I was just stretching my brain. You can raise it up, put it out of the ground like that, or you can place the bottom brick in the ground. All looks fantastic. Of course, half slabs on the top. And this is my favorite design of them all so far, or even period, is just using the trapdoors. We can actually double up our acacia wood. Of course, you can use any wood you like. Place your trapdoors, and then they're placed in that direction. And then even on this end, like you see, you can actually double place them if you have no vegetation. But making these planter boxes right here just looks amazing. Some different roses, some composters filled to the top where we have that nice little pattern on there. Different vines, and you could just really go crazy. You could buy armor stands or just anything you want. But it looks really fantastic in my opinion. So let me know what you think about this one down in the comments, and let's keep moving on. Of course, from this I was like, well, we could just use trapdoors, and we can use barrels flipped up on their side, and the texture of the barrel itself could be another wall like from this side, but I think that works well for like the interior of a house. We got this guy here with a bunch of trapdoors, kind of making this checkerboard pattern on both sides, which kind of looks like a modern sunshade. It would look better if they were like just solid white, or maybe a solid black or something like that. But we can get away with it using the spruce trapdoors, I believe. Pretty nice. Then we have something like this that would suit a desert build. The fact that you can place these half slabs in here just like that and still have the room for the planter and the lantern and things like that. I really love this one. It's one of my favorite ones, along with the trapdoor with the vegetation. This looks gorgeous. Of course, again, stretching my brain. Of course, again, stretching my brain, we can use just bamboo. And then another variation on the vegetation, we can just use like some smooth sandstone, along with some bushes and vines. And I really love the vines on the bushes or on the leaves, because it kind of variates that texture a little bit, makes it look a little thicker. Of course, throw in some bushes, and it looks like it's been an overgrown compound fence, because we're using the fence on the back. Just go crazy with it. Throw in some bone meal here and there, maybe some bamboo, and I think this looks amazing. Again, we have on this one here, we have just our stone variant wall, and the I think with the spruce fence post and the hanging lanterns really kind of sells the feel here to me, along with a little bit of vegetation here and there. We've got some dark oak saplings that won't grow because they're by themselves, which adds just a little bit pop of that brown color to go along with the fence post here. And again, this is one of my top 5 in the list. Then again, stretching my brain, I don't really particularly like this one that much, but I wanted to show it because I did it. We could actually use different materials for these stairs and it might look better. But again, we're just powering these with a block and a lever, and then underneath a dust. Just something you can do. Of course, then we got something like this. I think this would work better on the top of a building or a castle. Of course, we went to the lengths of going with a full castle wall, which I think this looks amazing actually. This is one of my favorites again. Just using the different walls and the andesite. We've got some sea lanterns back there, and the fire. The fire kind of draws the eye. I don't know. I like this one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Then we've got a little bit of a modern thing here that could look well with a modern house, or maybe a racetrack or a gaming district. And then this is not so much a wall as maybe a water feature, but my brain went here, so I decided to show you guys. And I think this works well depending on the situation. So anyways, guys, these are the designs that I have made. Let me know what your favorites are. Give me some tips. Maybe you want to share some screenshots with me on Twitter. I would be happy to look at those and tell you what I think of yours and take some inspiration for them. Because after all, guys, this is what I want to do with these videos here, is to share ideas and inspiration Anyways, guys, this has been Ike, bringing you ideas, tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. Until next time, happy Minecrafting. See you later.